Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sir Axilang, Grade 9 Mathematics, Quarter 4, Lesson 1, the 6 trigonometric ratios. 6 trigonometric ratios of a right triangle. So let us have our review. So this is a right triangle. This small square represents that the triangle is a right angle. Now, in a right triangle, so we have two acute angle. So this angle, so angle 1 and angle 2. Okay. So angle 1, angle 2, and 90 degrees. Then, opposite our 90 degrees is what you call the hypotenuse. Okay. So the hypotenuse. Then, the two other sides of a triangle is called our leg. Now, we have here the parts of our right triangle. Now, kapag sinabi nating solve the triangle, okay, pag sinabing solve the triangle, we are going to give the measurement, okay, we're going to give the measurements of the three sides and the three angles. So kapag sinabing solve the right triangle, we're going to give the measurement of the three sides and the three angles. So let's name this A, B, and C. Okay. So we are going to give the measurement of sides AB, side AC, and side CB. Then for our angles, so we are going to give the measurement of our angle 1, angle 2, and our angle 3. As we all know, this is equal already to 90 degrees. Also, here, the hypotenuse, always remember, the hypotenuse is the longest side. Okay? And it is opposite, laging titingnan, it is opposite the 90-degree angle. Then, also, from here, we can say that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is always equal to 180 degrees. The 6 trigonometric ratios of a right triangle. So number 1, it is sine. So the spelling of sine is S-I-N-E. In symbol is S-I-N. So this is read as sine. Number 2, we have cosine. So cosine, the symbol is COS. Cosine, it is read as cosine. Number 3 is tangent. So tangent, the symbol is TAN. Tangent. Then the next one is cosecant. Symbol is CSC. Cosecant. Fifth is secant. The symbol is SEC, secant. And the last is cotangent. Symbol COT, cotangent. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios or the sixth trigonometric ratio name for a right triangle. How do we get the six trigonometric ratios of a right triangle? So first, we have to identify the parts of the right triangle. So first, again, this is our right angle. We have two acute angle. So that is the first acute angle. And this is our second acute angle. Now, in this triangle, we have this one as our hypotenuse. Now, aside from that, we have to identify which of these sides is the opposite side and which side is the adjacent side. Okay, it varies in your reference angle. So where do we see our reference angle? So it is in these two acute angle. Okay, if your acute angle, so let's name the first acute angle as theta. So theta, okay, so dito kayo titingin. You are going to look at this reference angle. Now using this theta, your opposite side will be this one. So this will be your opposite side. Okay? So that is opposite of your theta. Then this side is the adjacent of your theta. So this is your adjacent side. Okay? So if we look at this reference, okay, now how do we get the sixth trigonometric ratio of this theta or this acute angle? So let's have first our sine. Okay, sine, and we use theta as our variable for the angle. Okay, the ratio of sine is opposite. It's the opposite side over the hypotenuse. That is for sine. Then for your cosine, theta. So cosine theta is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Then for your tangent, theta, that is opposite side over the hypotenuse. No, adjacent. Opposite side over adjacent. So this is the first three ratio for a right triangle. Then the third one, we have the cosecant theta. Cosecant is just the reverse or the reciprocal of our sine theta. So that is hypotenuse over opposite. Then for your secant, that is the reciprocal of your cosine. So that is hypotenuse over adjacent. And for your cotangent, that is adjacent over the opposite. Now, for you to memorize this ratio, I'm giving you the acronym. Okay. So for sine, So let's get S, let's get O, and let's get H. So for sine, so we have S, O, H. So we have the SO. Then for cosine, so we have C, A, H. So we have C, A, H. And for your tangent, we get T, O, A. And that is T, O, A. And if you're going to read this is SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Sine, opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent, opposite over adjacent. That is SOHCAHTOA. Then for the remaining three, so we get CHO, that is CHO. Then for second, we have SHA. So we have SHA. And for the cotangent, we get CAO. So that is cow. So that is CHO-SHA-COW. CHO-SHA-COW. Cosecant, hypotenuse over opposite. Secant, hypotenuse over adjacent. Cotangent, adjacent over opposite. So for you to memorize this easily, it is named as SOHCAHTOA CHO-SHA-COW. Let's go back to our figure. So this is for the black theta. Now, how about for this one? So for our red theta, so let's name this angle as theta. So nagva-vary yung ating legs. So since this is a right triangle, this is also his hypotenuse. Okay? So this is the hypotenuse. Now, using the red, this side now is his opposite. It varies, nag-iiba. Then, this side now is his adjacent. Okay. Now, in getting the sixth trigonometric ratio, so, huwag kayong malilito sa reference. So, we have two references, the black theta, so this is the opposite and the adjacent, and the red theta, we have the opposite and the adjacent. Hypotenuse is always the same because this is always the longest side of the triangle. Examples. Find the sixth trigonometric ratio of angle theta in each of the triangle. So number 1, let A is equal to theta. Okay? So let A is equal to theta. So this is our theta. This will be our reference angle. So if that is our reference angle, so this is our hypotenuse, the longest side. Okay? Then 7 will be our adjacent side. Then 6 will be our opposite sides. Then for us to know or to get the sixth trigonometric ratio, so using our figure, so unahin natin yung SO, Ka, TOA. Okay? So, huwag nyo nang susulat ito kapag hahanapin nyo. This will just be your guide. So, SO is sine theta. Then, cosine theta. Then, tangent theta. Equals, okay? Sa sine, that is opposite. Ano ating opposite? That is 6. Over our hypotenuse, that is square root of 85. Then, for our cosine, So adjacent, that is 7 over hypotenuse, that is square root of 85. Then for your tangent, that is opposite, 6 over the adjacent 7. For the remaining 6, that is cho, sha, cow. So that is equal to, we have cosecant theta, we have secant theta, and we have cotangent theta. Okay? So cosecant is hypotenuse, which is square root of 85 over opposite 6. So square root of 85 over 6. Then sha, that is hypotenuse over adjacent. Hypotenuse, square root of 85 over adjacent, that is 7. So square root of 85 over 7. Then for cow or cotangent theta, so that is adjacent, which is 7 over opposite which is 6. So 7 over 6. So for number 2, let A is equal to theta. So we will have A is your theta. Then the given measurement for side, so CA is 3, then CB is 5, then AB is square root of 34. Okay, so this will be our reference. So let us get the sixth trigonometric ratio. So let's have the sign theta is equal to, so sine theta, this will be the opposite, and this will be the adjacent, and this is your hypotenuse. Okay, so sine theta is so opposite, so 5 over hypotenuse is square root of 34. Then cosine ka, that is adjacent, 3 over hypotenuse square root of 34. Then TOA, tangent theta, that is opposite, which is 5 over adjacent, which is 3. So that is SOHCAHTOA. TOA. Then for your cosecant theta is hypotenuse, square root of 34 over opposite, which is 5. Then for your secant theta, we have your hypotenuse, square root of 34, cho sha, adjacent, that is 3. Then for your cotangent theta, that is cow, adjacent, which is 3, over opposite, which is 5. Example number 3. Let A is equal to theta. So given A is our theta, side AC is 6, the hypotenuse is 108, and we don't have the measurement for this one. So let's name this. So using our Pythagorean theorem, this will be our C, this will be our B, and this is our A, small letter A. Now using Pythagorean theorem, so we'll have C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Now, since we are looking for A, so our formula will be A is equal to the square root of C squared minus B squared. So A is equal to the square root of 108 squared minus 6 squared. A is equal to square root of 11,664 minus 36. That is A is equal to square root of 11,628. Then your A is equal to 107.8. So our A is 107.8. Then after this, let us now get the sixth trigonometric ratio. So we have sine theta is equal to, so this is our reference, so this is our opposite, this is our hypotenuse, and this is our adjacent. So I'll have opposite, so that is opposite 107.8 over 108. Then cosine theta is equal to ka 6 over 108. Then for our tangent theta, that is toa opposite 107.8 over 6. Then for our cosecant theta, so that is cho hypotenuse 108 over opposite 107.8. Then secant is hypotenuse 108 over the adjacent 6. Then cotangent theta is equal to cow adjacent 6 over opposite 107.8.
Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell para sa mga bagong videos sa upload ko. Thanks for watching!